Hey guys, I'm Ed, and today we're going to do a stress test on an LG 16H battery. This is a 16 kilowatt hour battery. On the bench here we have an AntMiner S19j cranking out 90 terahash per second. That's a power hungry unit, about 3200 watts. And then we're going to be using the Solus S6 11.4 kilowatt inverter to power everything. So I've got everything set up. Let me bring you in here and give you a little closer look at what we got going. So before we start the test, let's go over the specs real quick here. The battery, like I said, is a 16 kilowatt hour gross battery. That gives us about 15.2 kilowatt hours usable. The inverter, that's an 11.4 kilowatt max. And that's running around 96% efficiency. The AntMiner is a 3.25 kilowatt draw at 90 terahash per second, a plus or minus 200 watts depending on temperature and different variables. Let's do some quick back of the napkin math. We've got 15.2 kilowatt hours divided by 3.25 kilowatt hours should give us around 4.7 hours of runtime minus about a 7% conversion loss. So I'm going to call it about 4.3 to 4.5 hours we should get out of the battery. All right guys, let's get the show on the road here. Once everything's started, I'm going to put the camera into time lapse. I set up a clock so we can keep track of the time, and I've got a light on top of the battery over there. The only thing that's running on the inverter is the light and the AntMiner. All right, I think it's an LED bulb in there, so that's not gonna, I don't know, is it? 8.5 watt LED bulb. Then once the miner starts up, we're going to take a look at the amp draw here, see what we're actually drawing, and compare that to the graphs we're going to put up from Home Assistant. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to flip the breaker and let's go. All right, so this is showing 14 amps. So I think we're at 240 volts. I'll check that. So that means it's running about 3,300 watts. Let's check it. 242.4 volts. I'm going to put this into time lapse now.
Sun hitting silicon, sparks in my mind. 10 megawatts humming, cash in the line, one block, just one block at a time. Woke with the dawn in the desert of wire. Photons for fuel rigs running on fire. Hash rate rising, copper veins glow. Off-grid hustle where the bright watts flow. Batteries stacked like a preacher's choir. Lithium prayers feed an endless.
Hey, all right. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to invalidate this test. Had a couple issues, but the main problem is I lost internet connection. If you look at my computer's time in the lower right, at about 3:06, I lost internet connection. And when I lose internet, then the miner stops hashing, and the power dropped down to 130 watts, and I didn't notice that for over 50 minutes. So I'm gonna have to rerun this. I'll leave this up just in case somebody finds it interesting, but if we take that 50 minutes off the test, then the battery, the capacity of the battery is about where it should be, but I'm not gonna guess on that. So we'll rerun it at a future time. All right, guys, I appreciate you, and if you found this at all entertaining, I would appreciate a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Got a lot of interesting stuff coming up. All right, guys, I appreciate you, and have a good one. Catch you later.
One block at a time. Can't stop the dawn, can't mute the grind. Souls in my blood, Bitcoin on my mind. One block at a time. I'm gonna mine one block at a time. 10 megawatts strong in the desert sunshine. No green leash, feet in the prime. We're living off ledger, one block at a time.